Hello, we're back on the XT. We're back around Suches. We're on Doublehead Gap Road. And the itinerary, or the little plan of travel today, is we're going to go down Doublehead Gap Road to Three Forks Road. And then you make a little right, and then you go down Springer Mtn Rd. And Springer Mtn, if you're not familiar with the area, is the start of the Appalachian Trail here in North Georgia. So we'll go down Springer Mtn Road and then hit Double Gap again. We'll go out to 60. We'll go back up to headed toward Morgantown, and I think I found another Forest Service road that's like 95. It's not marked, but coming in here I passed it, and I think that is the road. That'll take you out to Old Dial Road, and then Old Dial Road will go up and it'll come out closer to Morganton on 60. And if you continue on 60, it goes out to 515, and you can go down to the left to Blue Ridge, or you can go right up to Blairsville. Give you an idea of the geography. Alright, so why don't I shut up and see how long it takes before this Doublehead Gap Road turns to gravel. Today is a beautiful day here for biking. It's like 11 o'clock and it's still only like 72 or 3 degrees. We've been having really hot, humid weather lately, so this is a really nice break from the heat. There'll be another road up here on the left, another gravel road. It's called Old Rock Creek Road. This area is just really covered with a lot of Forest Service roads. So there's lots of riding around here. There's a couple OHV parks too in Delania, which is not far from here also. So if you're looking for like more technical single track and stuff like that, you can head to those places. I personally like these little back roads and the gravel roads. This is about 2 to 2.5 hours north of Atlanta. River. I like these roads. I say it all the time because if it's really hot, you can go down there and cool off, wet your bandana. A lot of people kayak on this Toccoa River. It's low right now. We haven't had too much rain. This is actually a good time when it's been dry to like hit some river crossings, like the Tallulah River. There's Old Rock Creek. Okay, there's Old Rock Creek. That'll take you, like if you're looking for the fish hatchery, you can get it off of Old Rock Creek. We came through the old fish hatchery a couple videos ago. Here we got a tree that needs to be cut down. The next road, according to my trusty map, should be Three Forks Road. A lot of people like doing these forest roads in their Jeeps, but for me personally, some of the roads get really narrow, and if you have somebody coming the other way, somebody has to back up or do something. Whereas on a bike, it's not a problem. Not a cloud in the sky today. If you stay on this road, it'll go all the way down and you can pick up Delania. You go the other way, you can go out to LJ. All these roads are, you got a lot of twisty action going on. And the street bikers love Morgantown Highway or Route 60 because that's sort of like the Georgia Dragon. Now on my map it already shows this as a gravel road, so maybe they blacktopped it, I don't know. If you stay on this road, it takes you down the Springer Mtn Rd, so that's actually the next road after the one I'm looking for, after Three Forks. We're going to make sort of like a loop. Here in the shade, believe it or not, it's actually cool. You could actually be wearing a jacket and be comfortable. I'm just in a jersey. But you could definitely be wearing a light jacket and not be sweating bullets. This morning it was in the 50s. That's a pretty lake there. Gotta watch where I'm going. Got a couple mountain bikers. My bicycling days are over. The bicycle's only 2 horsepower. I like to have a little bit more horsepower. There's quite a few homes back here, so I guess that explains why we're still on blacktop. Those people had that look on their face like, oh my God, this hill is killing me. And they weren't young kids either. Get your morning cardio, I guess. I like to swim laps for cardio. Or even hike. Running, forget it. Tears your knees up. What's that road? 58. Is 58 on my map? Oh, that's what I want. I'm glad that I stopped there. You see, it wasn't very well marked. This is our road. Now, on the other side of the road here, there's a plaque. I want to just see what it says. Pine Top. I don't know what that's all about. But I can't speak. Forest Service Road 58 is the road that we want. I don't know. You can come by. You can come by. You gotta come here. You gotta. Oh no. I'm just looking. But I don't like to have somebody right on my butt, so we'll let him go. So this is 58. And we'll see how we continue on here. There's a lot of people living off of this road. So that sort of means that you have to expect a car every now and then, like we just had. That guy was ripping through here, I can tell, just because of the dust. If you know me, I just putz along. I'm not breaking any speed records, that's for sure. This is a pleasant little road, though. Some of these other little roads that shoot off from it must be driveways or something. It's funny, I have to take my visor off because it's actually dark in here under the canopy. It's harder to see. What's it say here? Blue Ridge Wildlife Management Area. Road seems to be graded pretty well. There's no big rut outs or got ourselves another four-wheeler coming. Camping in designated sites only. Those are some nice campsites. lot of trees down in there. There's some potholes here and there, so if you're looking around off to the woods, you hit a pothole, it'll wake you up. Little creek down there. There's so many little creeks on these Forest Service roads. Surprised there's not more people out today. We got to slow down because there's a lot of people on cars here that can't really drive that well. Cars can't really go that fast. It's understandable. I'm really surprised there's not even more people out on this beautiful day. If you come out here during the week, it's pretty deserted. Today's good weather. We got all kinds of traffic. Bikes, bicycles, four-wheelers. Road washed away here, or a tree went down or something. Pretty little river there. lot of good little campsites along here. Pretty little waterfalls. Little brunking bronco there. Really pretty. I like to just putz along here because it gives me a chance to check out these campsites. These are some really nice campsites. You know, you could throw your bike in the pickup and bring all your camp stuff. I don't know how many days you're allowed to stay in these campsites. Gets a little rough in certain places, but nothing unmanageable. Yeah, I gotta change rear brake foot pedals on this bike because somewhere along the line somebody before me crashed and burned, and they bent the foot peg up and out, so I can't adjust the brake pedal so that it's like below the foot peg where it's supposed to be so that you can cover the brake. Now I have to actually lift my whole foot up and put it on top of the lever, which is hard to do when you're standing, or you know, if you have to wheelie for some reason, you can't cover the brake easily. So I ordered one for $9 off of eBay. New ones are like $50. I don't need a new one. I can clean up an old one and paint it, and it'll look like new. It was easier to do it than to try to straighten it out. I don't have an anvil or anything to pound it on to get it back to the right, you know, configuration. But when I took my rear wheel off, I was looking at it and I'm thinking, why is this pedal so high? And then it dawned on me that it's bent. So, you know, trials and tribulations of buying used bikes. I think I already told you, when I bought this bike, my rear wheel had missing spokes, a couple of loose spokes, and so I had to fix that. I guess Hoss up there is in a hurry. It's probably just because I drive so slow. I don't know where that little road goes. I think the majority of people, majority of dirt bike guys, they just love to go fast. And I'm content, you know, doing 30, 40 miles an hour on this road. Because like I said, you know, I'm nosy. I like to look for campsites. I look for waterfalls. Maybe if there's a nice picture somewhere. I think a lot of people's mentality is if you can go really, really fast, that is showing, or maybe it's proving the world that, you know, your skill level's really high. I don't know. I don't even have the desire to really go that fast on the street.